The most recent, and I have not put that in because very few organizations are doing it, is really digitized data collection. It's real-time data, it immediately gets fed into a cloud computing platform and you get reports. I can open the software, there are open source softwares available, I can open the software and I can start doing it, right? There are costs involved. The costs of Android mobile phones, most of these only work on Android platforms, they don't work on Symbian platforms. So you need an Android mobile phone to be given to your staff, which costs money. You know, it costs about 8,000 rupees for that base level phone on which this can be loaded. And that even though the computing platform is open source, the software that you load onto the phone is at a nominal per use cost. It's a per user cost. It's a nominal cost. It's I think 30 rupees per month per user, but it is still a cost. 30 rupees multiplied by 12 multiplied by the number of users is maybe not a large amount of money, it's still a small amount of money. So at Sneha, for example, we did do it. All our data collection is now based on mobile phones. Huge level of training costs involved. We had to make sure that the community workers underwent 2 months of training, and for training we needed to bring in specialized trainers who understood what to do when something happens. The phone hangs or a form does not load properly. Then what are the alternate sources of storing that data? So there are some glitches, but on the whole it's fantastic.
Can you explain in this Android based data, some example, some information? Real-time data, what you're telling me, right?
So basically it's a mobile phone on which a software is loaded. So each child's form is there on the mobile phone. Now this is especially true for community outreach work. In your kind of work where people are coming to a center, it doesn't make sense.
I'm not saying on mobile phone. Android based techniques, we can use it on our PC also, no?
Absolutely, there are lots of...
I know I have. I'm saying if we can use it.
Yeah, but that is plenty. Even Excel formats are fine.
So on the computer,
Yeah.
I think to begin with Excel format.
Excel formats are fine initially.
That is fine.
Initially just Excel. Excel can do lots of things.
Yes.
You can begin with that and then we can figure out. There are softwares available and there are organizations that specialize in that. And I'm sure Meher can, send you that list. I will leave a list with her.
We already have one kind of software. We already had it also, like where we just put the registration number of the child and
the whole
all
history
the
comes up.
department who has seen the child
Wow.
come one by one.
We
have rather. Already we have.
Okay, so your
That's what I
analysis
was
is already
asking,
there.
if we already have this kind of data, which is already done in software, if we want to convert that into real-time Android one.
But that is real time then, no?
It is over that time.
Can I intervene?
Yeah.
You can actually convert that into an Android application if you take a help of any good developer. They can convert that software into Android app.
one.
Yeah, Android app they can convert it.
So the point is what they probably have is a hosted system. And the cloud is not your in-house hosted system.
Yeah, it is. It is working on land. There is no cloud computing.
There is no cloud
No,
computing.
what I'm saying is, when you say cloud, it means that there's a data center somewhere, millions of miles away.
Yeah.
And your data is resting over there in that data center.
It's a very
And
high.
all you
Google
require,
Docs is cloud, for example.
all you require is either an Android system or an iOS or even a Symbian works for that matter. Most of the cloud applications, they work across all the platforms.
No, unfortunately, the ones that are used for health and education are Android based.
No.
We did a lot of research.
Depends on what you are developing, what platforms you are using. If you're using Ruby on Rails, if you're using Access database, depends on what database you're using. Right now,
Not the
Oracle's coming in.
database, the software that is used to. Anyway, we can come back to that. But what I'm
simple
saying
thing
is,
that I want to say is that if it's simple browser based, like just as you look up your Gmail, if your software is browser based, it's going to take care of a lot of your issues. If it's an app based development, if you're making an app specifically for a purpose, you may get a bit stuck.
Right.
Depends
So
on
anyway,
what you're playing
there is
with.
the point that I'm trying to make is
There's a
that
way-
yes,
there's a way
real-time
out.
data collection is possible.
There's a way out.
It's available. Yes, there's a cost, but it's possible. Yeah.
I would say there's an application called ComCare, which is freely available, and
Yeah.
you can customize it to their own requirements.
That's right. So ComCare has a free version. Dimagi Solutions is the name of the organizations. We use that. The free version doesn't really work with where your number of users crosses 10,000, right? So those are all, but then those large scale, how many organizations are there that cross the 10,000 user base? But there are real-time applications that are available. But in your case, for example, there's no need for that because you're office based, right? So you already have a software. Basically, now you need somebody to look at that data and analyze that data and generate timely reports. That is the missing piece from what I can understand.